Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Camper Report. We're doing terrible already out of the gate, but it does not matter. Basically, I'm not going to kind of linger here and tell you guys, because I'm sure you guys know the topic I am going to tell you guys today, but the direction, basically, the reason why this title of this kind of mini episode, is called The Direction the NFL is Moving in is Sickening. The reason why it's called that is I'm going to speak on the running back, kind of the disrespect to running backs, and how obviously Jonathan Taylor requesting a trade and how the NFL is moving more towards a pass first league and why it's not sustainable. Um, the thing, well, first off, welcome to the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe to the Camper Report. We've got a lot of great things going on in the future. A lot of great guests. There's a big thing in the future that within the next month I will do, and it's going to blow your guys' minds away. It's going to be huge content creation, just win for my channel. So stay tuned for that. But now down to the good stuff. So running backs, the disrespect to running backs. Now, this is kind of an older topic because it's been going on for a few weeks. We obviously saw a few weeks ago the Saquon Barkley contract extension, which really wasn't an extension because it was 1 year. But I wanted to touch on this because I guess Jonathan Taylor requested a trade a few days ago, and it's something that's an ongoing topic because it's becoming more and more apparent that running backs are starting to get kind of kicked out of the league, the traditional running back, right? And so let's start this kind of segment. Why? So obviously the disrespect is terrible. And I want to start it by kind of putting it in a QB perspective, right? Or quarterback perspective. The first kind of thing that I wanted to cover is why this direction is only sustainable for elite QBs. So here's my thoughts on it, right? If you're a quarterback, okay, and you're not Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, I can guess you could make the argument. I wouldn't make the argument for Lamar Jackson because yes, he's a talented runner, but I don't. Okay, maybe Lamar Jackson you put in there. Joe Burrow, Josh Allen. If you're not like 5 or 6 guys in the league, right, who have very talented arms. If you're not, because there's really only 6 guys, 7 guys, obviously Aaron Rodgers too, in the league that can throw the ball 40 times a game at an elite level, if you guys know what I'm saying. So we look back at some of the successful quarterbacks that aren't in the really top 7 elite quarterbacks. And those guys were Daniel Jones, Kirk Cousins. He wasn't really successful. Dak Prescott. A few of those guys. Brock Purdy. Niners Brock Purdy. By the way, for all Niners fans, I will be getting to a Nick Bosa video very soon. That's kind of concerning. But if you're not a top 7 quarterback, if you're not Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson, all the guys I named, then you need a running back because Daniel Jones was made elite last year with Saquon Barkley on his team. Saquon Barkley, I completely agree with him when he said, I wasn't the team, but like, I agree when everyone is saying Saquon Barkley was the Giants offense because he really was. He opened up so much things for the Giants. And the disrespect that the Giants are paying to Saquon Barkley is embarrassing, really. It really is. Obviously signed a 1-year deal, $13 million. What I'm trying to say is, if you are not, obviously, like I said, a top 7 quarterback, you need a running back. For one, I don't think Daniel Jones, Kirk Cousins, Dak Prescott can really sustain playing at a high level, throwing it 40 times. There are only a few quarterbacks who can do that in the league. And so this direction that the NFL is moving in, I know that the direction that the NFL is moving in, getting rid of, running backs, isn't sustainable because running backs mask things. Running backs are great checkdown options. Running backs will get you an easy 4 or 5 yards. And If you're not the top 7 quarterbacks in the league, fine, they can throw it 40 times a game and be fine. But the other 25 starting quarterbacks in the NFL are going to suffer because with more pass attempts that a quarterback has to make, there becomes more scrutiny, right? The pressure is more on the quarterback. The more pass attempts that he makes, the pressure is more on the quarterback. It's just how it is. And Daniel Jones, yes, he's a good quarterback, but he's not elite. We know that. And he was very good with a running back because running backs mask a whole lot of things. So, yes, okay, so what I want to say really is if you're really a lot of quarterbacks, if it continues to go in this direction where quarterbacks are going to have to throw it more and more, a lot of different quarterbacks in the league are going to riot. They're not going to like the direction the NFL is going in because if you take away their best weapon, which is a running back, if you take away their elite running back, they have to be open to scrutiny from the media. And do you think a quarterback wants to be scrutinized more? No, he doesn't want pressure on him. And so this is why I think this direction that the NFL is going in is not sustainable because quarterbacks are going to start getting mad. It's all going to fall down, I think, after this year. People are going to start to realize, oh, running backs really are an important part. And yes, it brings in more revenue. It's more exciting for the NFL, but the players, the quarterbacks in general, have to agree with that style of play. And not a lot of quarterbacks like throwing it 40 times a game, 30 plus times a game, because they have to be perfect. They have to be perfect. They throw an interception, the game might be over, right? So that system, a pass first system, only works for certain teams. And that's basically it. And so, yes, it helps the NFL's ratings, but it's the quarterbacks are going to start, a lot of quarterbacks are going to start to riot. A lot of quarterbacks are going to start to get, not happy with their teams. And I don't care what the NFL thinks about ratings and how exciting the game is. If the players aren't on board with it, you can't push something on the people, If the quarterbacks aren't on board with a pass first league, then the NFL can't go ahead and say you're passing the ball to the quarterbacks. Otherwise, we fire you. Like, they can't say that. So I don't know. I just, yeah. So moving on. I hope that was clear to you guys. Let me know. I don't know. These are all scattered thoughts in my brain. The talent in the future for running backs. Now, this was, shout out the Wonderkins show. He's a Ravens content creator, and he was talking on this matter as well. And basically, the talent in the future for the running back position. That's what I'm trying to say. So we all know that, running backs aren't getting paid as much money. Saquon Barkley, 1 year, $11 million deal. They're typically running backs are never paid as much money, right? Well, if you're a kid going through high school, right? And you're looking at your football career, your football future, you're like, why would I want to play running back? Because I get paid less than any other position, basically, except kicker. I get paid less than any other position. My body gets beat up. It's grueling to play running back. My body gets beat up. I get paid less than most positions on the football field. So why do I want to play this? So what we could start to see is players in high school that are running backs start to switch over and play tight end, wide receiver, quarterback, safety, linebacker, instead of running back. Because what's the benefit? There's no incentive to play running back if you're getting paid dog shit numbers and it's a grueling position to play. So the talent in the future is going to drop off because nobody's going to want to play the position. Nobody's going to want to play the position. Another thing that I kind of feel like is regarding to the talent, right? I do like the way, because we're talking about the upsides and downsides of the NFL moving towards a pass first league. That does mean that a lot of running backs that are now coming out are going to be more versatile. They're going to be running backs and receivers. You saw with I have the three guys in here that I was kind of bringing up. Bijan Robinson and obviously Jahmyr Gibbs, the two top running backs drafted in this year's draft. They both are versatile running backs. That's why Bijan Robinson is going to get paid, I think, a lot when the time comes, because he's a versatile running back. He can get paid. He can, I mean, in college, he had 19 receptions, 314 yards, and then yards per route run was 1.52. So he's a check down running back. But if you watch him play for Texas, he was a very versatile, speedy running back. And he's going to be used that way with the Falcons, right? And so running backs you're going to start to see in the future, running backs become more and more versatile, because if you're a running back and you can receive and run the ball, it's better than a workhorse running back. Like, it's better being now a slim, versatile running back like a Blake Corum from Michigan, or obviously a Christian McCaffrey from the Niners. It makes you more money being a versatile running back like that. What doesn't make you more money is being a workhorse back like Derrick Henry, or I'm thinking of a few, Marshawn Lynch in the past. It doesn't help to be a big running back who isn't great at catching the ball, because it doesn't make you as much money. You need that versatility. And so I like that. I like the versatility in running backs. So that's kind of the upside, you know? The downside is this is not going to go on. This is not going to go on. And you're going to end up, a lot of players are going to get really pissed with the NFL. I've said that before. So now we come to our final kind of segment before I leave you guys off with this. Hopefully you're understanding all of this is kind of everything that I've come up with. But the downside of a the solution. That's my next topic. The solution to a pass first league, or the solution to getting your running backs to sign. So we know, we've come to this point already that we all know that the reason why guys like Saquon Barkley, sorry guys, I'm writing in a banner. So the solution, add banner. Okay. Last segment. So the solution to this problem. How do you make players like Jonathan Taylor or Saquon Barkley or Bijan Robinson in the future, how do you make guys like that sign long-term? Running backs right now want a long-term contract with lots of money. They want $18, $19 million a year, 5 years. NFL teams aren't willing to give that away. So you have to find a middle ground. And I think I found the solution. I think I found the middle ground. Each party, the general managers of teams and running backs, are going to have to find a middle ground. Each party is going to have to back down. So for running backs, it's maybe not getting $19 million a year. For GMs, it's not giving the running backs $10 million a year, which every GM wants to do. So here's the middle ground. Here's the solution to how to kind of make your running backs sign long-term deals and lock them up for cheaper. Here's my thing. You sign a running back to a $12 million. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey, he's on like a $12 million a year deal. You sign him to like a $12 million a year deal, 5 years, whatever, 4 years. And you say, here's your long-term contract. But with every year, you'll get paid not very much, 12 million, 11 million, but there will be like $5 million in incentives. So you have to rush for this and this yards. You have to get this and this catches, play this and this games, go to a playoff game, and you'll get an extra $5 million. And that contract, instead of being $12 million, if you hit some of those goals, the $12 million a year contract will turn into $15 or $16 million. So that's where I think the solution lies. I think that's the middle ground. I don't think owners want to do that because they know that those elite running backs are going to hit those incentives, and they're going to have to pay them big money. But it's just the way it's going to have to be. And I think a lot of NFL teams, the NFL in general, is going to come to the realization that they need running backs. If nothing else, leave today with the thought the NFL needs running backs. They need them. That's just the simple part of it. And so I think after this year, a lot of people are going to be slapped in the face of reality of, oh, we might need this guy. So yeah, everyone, that's kind of like my little segment there. It lasts for about 16 minutes. Hopefully you guys have gotten this far. Go Niners. I'll be obviously I'll probably be going live covering kind of the Niners training camp sometime later this week. Depends when this gets out. It might be Monday night or Tuesday morning. But I will be covering more Niners news, definitely. And then I've got some big things coming in the future. So stay tuned. And then I'm going to try to continue my Around the NFL series that I kind of started. It's a little hard, though. So we'll see you guys later. Hopefully you guys understood this. And this is kind of what's been on my mind. Next video coming up will probably be Nick Bosa and his kind of whole contract extension debacle. So stay tuned, stay real, everyone, and good night.